Hi, this is Emily. This is my SDGs assignment. So the first one I did 5 ways drones could help with SDG number 1, no poverty. Lift farmers out of poverty. Drones allow for early detection of crop issues and prompt intervention. Soil and field analysis, providing information on which areas are experiencing drought, etc., if they need to be fixed or whatever. Reforesting. 1.6 billion people rely on forest resources as their way of life. Drones can be used by companies like biocarbon engineering to replant trees in places like Australia and places where they do illegal deforestation and stuff like that. Assisting in search and rescue. NGO Migrant Offshore Aid Station began in 2015 having drones to help find refugees from getting lost at sea or harmed. This started after a migrant crisis in 2015, estimating about 55,000 refugees drowning at sea. Providing disaster relief. It allows groups and organizations to map out areas struck by disasters and provide swift aid. Drones can assist in disaster aftermath in 3 minutes compared to helicopters, which can take up to an hour to respond. Delivering medical supplies. Delivering contraceptives and medical supplies to remote regions that are in places that aren't easily accessible by roads. Delivery times for the supplies can be cut down to as little as 30 minutes compared to the days it could take by helicopter or by car. So I did my SDG on Sweden. In 1967, 7.74% of Sweden's population was living on $1.90 a day. But in 2019, 0.27% of Sweden's population still live in extreme poverty. In the U.S., in 1974, 0.49% of the U.S. population was living on $1.90 a day. But in 2019, 1% of the U.S. population lived on $1.90 a day. So even though we started out lower than Sweden, it did go up in the U.S. For the second SDG, I did 2 ways drones can help with SDG number 6, which is clean water and sanitation. Drones can help clean up trash from waterways. They cover up more space over a shorter amount of time. Using drones to monitor sites for more than once a year instead of groups of people makes it more effective and produce better results. So having to go do like the same spot over and over again instead of like in big groups of people like wafting through like the waters and stuff, using drones is can cover a bigger range of area and it can do it a lot quicker. Benefits of drones in the water industry. It's easier for plant managers to survey water systems, surveying building changes, maintenance, and demolitions. Drones are helping in wastewater industries by increasing worker safety, reducing energy consumption, as well as many other things. So for this one, I did the country in Peru. In 2000, 45% of Peru's population had access to safe drinking water, but in 2020, it rose about 10%, 51.26% of Peru's population has safe, accessible drinking water. In the U.S., the majority of the population has had safe, accessible drinking water. In 2005, 95.24% did. It rose by 2% in 2020 that of the population that has safe drinking water.